Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Two Metalheads. I'm James,
Mario.
and we are going to continue our discussion on comedy sitcoms.
Yes. So
So, where did we leave off?
we left off talking about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes, The French Prince of Bel Air.
So the next one on the list here that I have is Spin City.
I never watched that.
I watched this one. I thought it was funny. Um, it had Michael J. Fox in it.
I remember that.
It, it was from 96 to 2002, but I remember at some point, and it might have been Michael J. Fox getting kind of
Starting to get sick.
maybe, I don't know for sure, but like the last maybe two seasons or so, he left and like he was the boss of the place, and Charlie
Okay.
Sheen came in, and then he was the boss.
I think I remember that.
And I
Maybe
think
I did
he was
watch some of
good.
it.
Maybe
Yeah, maybe I did watch some of it,
one
or
of those
maybe my mom
shows.
was into it and I just kind of watched it with her.
It's one of those shows that like you don't remember being on, but it was on.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
distinctly remember. I remember like the trailer for it or whatever was with like the manhole cover kind of fucking flipping around.
maybe I don't remember. I
Yeah.
remember watching the show. It was good. Uh, The Nanny.
Now I watched a lot of that.
Yeah, but with your putt in your hand.
Yes. Definitely with my putt in my hand. And there were some pretty goddamn funny moments on it. The blonde who loved Mr.
Oh,
Sheffield.
uh,
I can't
yeah.
remember a goddamn name, but like her and the butler always going back and forth.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking
Niles.
funny.
Niles was
Niles, that's it.
yeah.
That was pretty fucking funny. But yeah, I mostly watched that because I was into Fran Drescher.
Yeah, she was that was a decent show.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah. Uh A Different World.
Trying to remember what that was and who was in it.
Wasn't that on like kind of around the same time as the Cosby Show originally?
Probably.
I don't
Wait, that's a Cosby Show spinoff, I think.
Lisa Bonet is in it.
Yeah, that's a Cosby Show spinoff. I
Yeah.
didn't really care for that.
There's a black university. Oh, creator Bill Cosby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really never watched it. I probably watched an episode or two when I'm like, ah, Bill's not in this. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I didn't really watch it either. Uh Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell, I watched a lot. Some decent, funny moments to it, but overall, I felt like it just kind of dealt with teen issues.
Yeah, it was entertaining, but I don't remember it being funny.
If anything, there were more episodes where it was very serious.
Yeah, they really went on a whole, like, I guess they used Screech as the comedy.
Mm,
Yeah,
he was supposed to be the comedy relief
they really
in
went on
that
a
show.
whole tear with that show. They ended up in the college years, and
Right.
yeah, they really they stretched that show.
They certainly did. Tiffany Amber Thiessen was fucking hot.
She was like the teen heartthrob, I guess, for
Absolutely. What was her Kelly, right? Yeah.
Kelly Kapowski.
I remember being like I remember being in department stores and there being like I Heart Kelly shirts and there was a picture of her on it. Like that was a big fucking marketing thing.
And there's something you probably don't remember. There was a season, I don't remember which season. They worked like a country club, like for the summer. and
Oh, okay.
the boss's daughter was uh the lady from King of Queens. Uh,
Oh, Leah Remini.
yeah, and
Oh shit.
her and Zach had a thing for that little.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so
Zach stayed getting fucking fucking broads. Jesus.
yeah, but you never heard about him in real life. I have no idea if
Yeah,
anybody
true.
was dating. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh, Third Rock from the Sun. Was that the aliens?
Yes,
Group
alien
of
people in it.
aliens.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And
Wow, that's a throwback, man. I forgot about that show. I
John
remember it being
Lithgow.
pretty goddamn funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny because they didn't know anything.
Yeah, they were aliens trying to learn and live as human beings.
Yeah, they wanted to experience and report life on the third planet from the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh,
remember it being pretty funny.
yeah. Uh, Give me a break. Did not watch that.
I feel like I did watch some episodes of it, but I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was.
Let's see. Uh, Neil agrees to look after the Kanowski home as a special favor to her dying friend and takes on the role of housekeeper to the widowed police chief Carl and a parental figure to his three teenage daughters and eventually a foster son.
Was Nell Carter in that?
Yes.
Okay, I vaguely remember it. I probably watched a fistful of episodes and was like, eh. It might have been something that came on before Facts of Life or some shit.
Oh, maybe. Uh, Martin, did you watch that?
Love Martin.
I liked
Love,
that. I thought it was funny.
love that show.
I don't know if it holds up, but it was funny at the time.
I think it might hold up because I don't think it, like, other than the clothing they wore, I don't think it was like very of the 90s.
The clothing was, yeah, definitely not like you immediately know it's 90s. Yeah.
Absolutely. Just like in Living Color.
Yeah. Uh,
Very funny. Martin Lawrence, fucking great stand up comic, too.
Mama's Family.
I really never paid too much attention to that.
Nah, I didn't even know it was on. It was on for a while too, but I had no idea.
Yeah, that show went a long fucking time, but it was nothing I ever really gave two fucks about.
Becker?
Uh,
No? Oh,
okay.
I liked that one.
I never even heard of it.
Becker was with Ted Danson or Danson. I don't know why I said it weird like that. And it was like he's a doctor. Uh, it was kind of like Seinfeld, but funny. Uh,
Oh, yeah?
he let's see. Dr. John Becker goes through his daily routine of being a doctor, stopping at his favorite diner and other various situations while hating life and everything around him.
Okay. It's a cool synopsis. I
I
might have to
liked
go check out some Becker.
I liked it. And like one of the guys on it's like this black blind guy. And like
Okay.
there's always like some weird joke where it was like, I can't see. Like so stupid. Like yeah. Yeah. I liked it.
Okay.
Uh, Too Close for Comfort. I don't know that one.
That sounds very familiar. Who was in that?
Ted Knight, uh, Nancy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I remember that. He was a animator. I guess like he was like a cartoon guy.
Conservative cartoonist.
Yep. Yeah, that had some moments. I think actually we talked about Benson in the last episode. Benson was an offshoot of this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
That
watch either one of
that
them.
show was pretty fucking funny sometimes.
All right. Uh, Moesha.
I didn't watch Moesha.
I don't know if I might have watched some episodes.
I think that was more like a chick show.
She was kind of cute, but yeah, I didn't really.
Yeah, Brandy was a good looking chick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Charles in Charge. I watched that.
Oh, I watched a lot of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I watched a lot of that. Buddy Lembeck.
Did Charles actually have a last name?
That's a fucking fantastic question. Not as far as I know.
I didn't even give him a last name. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
But yeah, that was actually a pretty fucking good show.
Yeah.
Again, another one where I can't say it was like hilarious, but a good fucking show.
For the time, it
Nicole
was,
Eggert was fucking gorgeous.
that was before she did Baywatch.
Yes,
Yeah. Uh, Kate and Allie? I don't know that one.
me neither.
It was on for a little while. Two divorced mothers and their children share an apartment.
Become lesbians? Oh, they
I
share an
mean, pretty
apartment.
much. I don't know why that's funny and not sexy, but I don't even know who these women are. Susan St. James. Uh,
Not ringing the old bell.
no, the Steve Harvey Show.
I don't think, and I like Steve Harvey. I think he's fucking hilarious.
He was a
But
teacher.
I
You
don't
watched
think I
it.
ever watched that.
I watched it. It was pretty funny. He was a teacher in, oh, let's see, it says Chicago, a music teacher in Chicago.
No, no shit.
Yeah,
Okay. I don't know why that fell off my radar, but I might have to go look up some old episodes of that.
and it was on for like 6 years. So yeah,
Wow.
122 episodes.
Damn.
Uh, it's a living.
Okay.
I
That's
know,
definitely one I've never heard of.
1980 to 1989. It's not a while, but we were so
Wow.
young. If it didn't, I mean, 120 episodes, that's syndication, isn't it? Unless nobody picked it up.
Yeah, maybe nobody picked it up.
Let's see. This series featured a group of waitresses and a pianist
Pianist,
who work at a fancy restaurant at the top of a skyscraper.
that doesn't sound familiar to me at all.
Me neither.
Who's the actors?
Gail Edwards, Barry Youngfellow, Paul Kreppel.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
don't
none of them.
know. Dharma and Greg. I did
I
not watch
feel
that.
like
That
is
was
that Tia Leone is in that?
no Jenna Elfman.
Jenna
She was like a
Elfman.
hippie and she married like some.
Yeah, that was annoying.
It was stupid. She was cute, but the show was stupid.
That was annoying.
Yeah,
It was either I think Family Guy did a fucking like dissed that show in one of the episodes where
probably.
it's like, Dharma, why are you just standing on the table? And it's like, because Greg, you wouldn't understand. I'm a free spirit and I
Yeah.
just want to stand on the table. And it's basically what it was.
Yes.
Fucking stupid.
I mean, it was on at the same time when before Family Guy got canceled and then brought back.
Right.
Yeah. Uh, Dream On.
That
Not the
sounds
movie. It's not the movie with Corey Feldman.
right.
Uh,
Who
let's.
was in that?
Uh, wow, I don't know any of these names. Brian Ben, Denny Dillon, Wendy McLick. Eh. Let's see. I'll read the synopsis here. Martin Tupper is a recently divorced book editor in Manhattan. Martin's life is filled with fantasies and sexual thoughts. Yeah, so is every guy's.
Yeah.
Many times coming in the form of black and white shots from old TV shows and films. This does not sound familiar, and it was on for 6 years and has 119 episodes.
Wow. I feel like the name of it, like when you said it, I remember like a trailer for it, but I can't say I sat there and watched a lot of episodes of it because obviously I didn't.
Sounds interesting, but it was on from 1990 to 1996. That would have been like the prime time of us watching TV, and I don't remember that at all.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
it must have been a shit show. We probably watched an episode or two of it and was like, ah, this stinks.
Unless it was very like sexual thoughts and it was on at like 10 o'clock and I was already like, oh, I'm 10 years old. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be.
Uh, Living Single.
I watched a lot of episodes of that.
I don't remember that. It sounds familiar, but Queen Latifah.
Yep.
I don't think I
Yeah,
watched it.
it's four black ladies. I think they share the same apartment,
It says,
and
yeah,
it's like
single male
hijinks
and
of
female,
them being single.
single male and female roommates. Yeah.
Yeah.
In
It
Brooklyn.
was it was pretty good. It had some decent funny moments in it. I really liked the chick who played Sinclair. I thought she was a good looking broad.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. Sister, Sister. Yeah,
I didn't watch that.
I did, but not a lot
Yeah.
for me. It's like hanging with Mr. Cooper, kind of.
I watched a lot of that.
Yeah, I watched that too.
I thought hanging with Mr. Cooper was really fucking good. And I thought Mark Cooper was a fucking great stand up too. I used to watch his stand up a lot.
I don't even know if that's going to be on this list, but I just, you know.
It
Oh,
should be if they mentioned fucking Dream On.
yeah. Well, here's one that we talked about in the last episode, Mr. Belvedere.
There you go.
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, humorous English housekeeper. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good show.
So, okay. I don't know this one at all. 227 or 227. I don't know. The series took place in an apartment building number 227.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
the
there you go.
the cast would frequently be sitting outside on a large set of stone stairs, involved in some discussion that would unfold into weekly plotline. I have
I
no
don't remember that
idea.
shit at all.
From 1985 to 1990.
Okay.
All right. Silver Spoons.
Is that with the Down syndrome lad? No, that's Life Goes On.
Yeah. This, I believe,
Life Goes On was funny for other reasons.
I believe uh, the guy that plays Carlton in Fresh Prince was on the show.
That's right. Yes. Alfonso
Yeah.
Ribeiro.
Ricky Schroeder,
Yes. Okay.
spoiled rich kid. Yeah, I didn't really
Yeah,
watch
I can't say I remember specific episodes of that, but
it.
I definitely
uh,
want to go back to Life Goes On.
we'll see if that makes a list. Uh, the Wonder Years.
I watched a lot of that. I
I,
didn't think
I,
it was super hilarious, but I watched a lot of it.
I didn't watch it. Remember Small Wonder?
Is that with the computer girl?
Yeah, she was like
She
a
was a
robot.
robot?
Yeah,
Yeah. I remember it, but I don't remember watching a lot of it.
and Punky Brewster.
Sure. I remember Punky. Come here, Punky.
Punky,
Play with the little worm in the coat.
didn't she grow up? Doesn't she have some wacky name too?
Sully Moon Fry. And she is something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, she grew up into something, boy. She
uh,
got some tig old bitties.
Blossom.
I watched a little bit of that because I kind of had a thing for Blossom.
I liked Six.
I don't remember Six.
That was her friend on the show.
I don't remember what she looks like.
She was like, she was supposed to be like the attractive one on the show with the, I don't know, Jenna Von Oy.
Okay. I'm going to have to
Yeah, look that up.
do some research on Jenna Von Oy.
Thank me later.
I
Uh,
certainly will.
Head of the class.
Giggity.
I don't remember that.
Neither do I.
114 episodes.
Wow.
Uh, Nobody I know in it. A laid-back teacher provides needed guidance about life for a special class of exceptional students. Not a clue.
Not ringing the old bell.
Taxi? But not Danny DeVito in it.
Yes, it did. Taxi was fucking funny.
Wasn't
Andy
the
Kaufman was in it.
the goofball from uh Who's the Boss? Wasn't he on there too?
Tony Danza.
Yeah.
Yep. Mary Lou Henner was in that. That was a fucking good show.
Judd Hirsch, Jeff Conway.
Oh yeah, Judd Hirsch was in it too. That's right. Yeah, that's a fucking good show, man.
I think I saw a
I
few
remember
episodes,
watching
but
some episodes back when I was like a kid and really laughing at it.
yeah, I mean it was in syndication because I was barely alive when the show was on.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Grace Under Fire.
Wow.
Sounds
I
familiar,
remember
but
that.
oh, Brett Butler.
Yep.
Okay.
I remember that.
I
It
was only on.
wasn't,
Wasn't she a comedian?
yeah, she was a stand up. She was pretty good. I think she had a problem with fucking pill addiction.
I think it was alcohol.
Um,
Wasn't there a show about it?
yeah,
It was about this show, I guess. This show was only on for 5 years.
that's crazy.
And all that went wrong in that 5 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't remember ever really laughing my balls off at it, but I watched a lot of it.
I'm finding there's a theme with these sitcoms where it's very rare that we were laughing at them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of yeah, you're right.
Uh, the Parkers. See, all these that I'm naming though are from the 80s and 90s. Some of them might have started in the 90s and ended in the 2000s, but
Right.
wow,
I don't
dude,
remember the Parkers.
you don't remember the Parkers, and I don't either. But it went from 1999 to 2023,
Holy shit.
but it only had 112 episodes. They must have stopped at one point and did like a reboot in 2023 or something because
Yeah.
uh, Monique is in it.
Okay.
I don't remember the show at all.
Me neither.
Uh, Amen. Sherman Hemsley.
That was after the Jeffersons. Yeah, it was like a religious kind of based show. I didn't watch that.
It's on 110 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Valerie.
was on for quite a bit.
So
What's that?
these are supposed to be like top rated. It doesn't necessarily. So they're all going to be on for a while. Uh,
Yeah.
Valerie.
Nope.
I don't remember that either. Uh, Jason Bateman was on it.
Okay.
Ellen.
Eh, I watched it a little bit in the very beginning.
I did not find it funny.
Yeah, I really don't find her funny.
No, me neither.
Never really did. Like,
Kind of.
even her stand up, I watched a lot of her stand up as a kid because she would be on. I watched a lot of Caroline's Comedy Hour, which was on A&E. I think it was like an hour long thing where they would give you snippets of stand up comedians' sets. And then the other one was Evening at the Improv,
I remember
where
that.
they would give you like three comedians, 15-minute sets. And Ellen was on both of those a lot, and I just never thought she was fucking funny.
I kind of liked finding out that she's an asshole. You know, like,
I kind of liked it too. Like it wasn't it kind of satisfying to find
yeah,
out that she's a real piece of shit. I
yeah.
kind of like that. Like when that came out, I'm like, oh yay, good. I'm glad she's a fucking bitch.
She seems like she is. You know, like
He does give off that vibe that as soon as the camera's off, oh boy, you better get out of the fucking way.
yeah. So here's one of my favorites. Alf.
Yes, classic, absolute fucking classic.
And I would probably still kind of laugh at it today, but it might be more nostalgic than anything else.
Yeah, probably, but so what? Nostalgia still counts. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's still some really good jokes in there.
Oh yeah, like when he wants to eat the cat, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, Hang Time.
That don't sound familiar.
Seven teenagers, giggity. Let's see. Three girls and four boys
And
try
they
to
all
make
hang
it.
themselves.
Yeah, that would be a really short show.
They all commit suicide.
Try to make it through life as members of the Deering High School basketball team.
Ugh.
So there's boys and girls on the same basketball team in high school. Has there as
When was this made?
in the
2024?
90s?
Oh,
They
wow.
didn't have co-ed basketball like in the 90s. Not
Yeah.
not that I knew of. I don't know if they do
Okay.
now. Do they now?
I don't know about that.
I don't know. The Wayans brothers. I watched
Never
that.
watched it.
I watched it. It was pretty good. Like the dad was the guy from Friday with Ice Cube.
Oh, John.
John Witherspoon.
Yes. That dude is fucking great.
He's their dad, and
But
he's
yeah,
in.
I didn't watch the weigh-ins.
You might like it. He's in the episode.
Okay.
You ever watch it like we're brothers? And we're brothers. Da-na-na-na-na. Give me a high five. No, okay.
Nah,
I even know that. Yeah,
that's fucking funny that you know the theme song that well.
yeah, not that well, but if it started, I would remember it and be able to go.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was good. Oh, here we go. We did talk about this, but Hanging with Mr. Cooper is on the list.
there we go. Good show, man.
That was good, yeah.
Good show. And Mark Cooper was a fucking funny stand-up.
So here's one that was like the same time-ish, the Jamie Foxx show.
I didn't watch that.
I think he worked, wasn't it like a hotel? I watched it, kinda. Show business. Yeah, to support himself, he works at his family's hotel. Yeah,
Okay.
it was okay. Oh God, remember this? Unhappily Ever After.
That sounds very familiar.
Nikki Cox.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
I
that's
thought,
why I know it.
I thought,
Definitely.
I thought this was short, but you still with the bunny on it? No, that was Greg the Bunny.
That's Greg the Bunny.
Unhappily Ever After, I want to say was kind of like Married with Children.
Yeah, it was like a newer, more modern Married with Children.
95 to 99.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds right. I definitely watched because of Nikki Cox, watched probably a lot of episodes of that.
Yeah, but I did think it was funny. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would hold up, but uh Evening Shade,
Okay.
1990 to 94. Just missing the 99 episodes. Uh,
Nope.
a former pro football player moves back to his Arkansas childhood hometown to coach a high school football team. Sounds like
That sounds
coach.
like Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't need another one.
Nope. Archie Bunker's place.
That was the spinoff of All in the Family. It
Yeah.
was okay. Archie bought the bar that he used to go, drink at all the time. It was okay, but it was never gonna match what All in the Family was.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. Uh Caroline in the City.
I never watched that, but it sounds familiar.
I was aware of it, but I never watched it.
Yeah.
Um, Doogie Howser, you remember that?
I did watch that.
Me
I
too.
wouldn't call it funny.
No, it wasn't funny at all. It was like a,
It was serious. It was about him like fucking curing diseases and being a doctor.
it was like, yeah, it was a medical show, but like it was a kid with, he was like a genius kid.
Yeah, he was a child prodigy or whatever.
Yeah, wasn't he like, he was really young and
Yes, he was. Yeah,
yeah.
he was super young.
Uh, News
Definitely
Radio.
not funny, but I did watch it.
Yeah, I watched it. It was good, but it wasn't funny. News Radio?
I did not watch that.
Me neither. Doesn't it have Joe Rogan in it? Andy Dick. Yeah,
Yes.
I never watched it. Yeah. Let's see. We'll go through these because we have like 10 minutes left now. Major Dad. I don't remember that.
That sounds familiar. Guy that's like in the military and is a
Marine.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
liberal
don't think I
voter.
ever watched it, but I feel like I remember commercials for it.
Yeah, I don't remember it. What the hell just happened? Oh,
Uh-oh.
I lost the list.
We lost our content.
Ah, wait, I got it. I gotta scroll back down now. Um, let's see here.
Just about everything you've said, except for Welcome Back, Cotter.
Well, there's still more to this. Is uh, Out of This World. Don't remember that.
I feel like I remember the commercials for it.
Sounds interesting though. A teenager discovers that her birth father is an alien and she has supernatural powers. Does not sound
Yeah,
like it'll be funny, but uh, oh, Small Wonder. That did make the list.
there you go.
And Cosby.
Yeah, there was the Cosby Show, and then there was just Cosby.
I don't remember.
Um,
Yeah.
Pretty much it continued. I think that's when the woman who played his wife left.
She's still in it, Felicia Rashad.
Oh, she's still in it?
Apparently.
Maybe the
He
kids
does.
left?
There was one before the Cosby Show too, I think.
Oh, so maybe that's before the Cosby Show.
This is 96 to 2000. This is after.
Oh,
But I think there was a Cosby something before too, but I don't know for sure.
so maybe this is after the kids left and it was
Yep.
just about him and fucking Claire.
No, it's like he's a different person.
Oh,
Hilton Lucas was forced by his employer to retire. His wife has trouble with him always being home, and so does he.
oh shit. I don't
Huh,
remember that.
me neither. But
Huh.
it's 95 episodes.
Yeah.
Suddenly Susan.
I feel like I remember commercials for that, but I never watched it.
I never watched it either. Mork and Mindy. I was
I did watch some episodes of that as a kid because that was in syndication for a little while. And I thought that that was actually really fucking funny.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one. Dear John.
Is that about a prostitute that
That would be good. Divorced
that would
man
be great.
tries to get his life back in order after losing everything to his ex-wife. It looks
Doesn't
like
sound funny.
Judd Hirsch. Does not.
Okay.
The the Parenthood?
I don't remember that.
You were getting into stuff that I've never heard of. WKRP in Cincinnati.
I remember watching some episodes of that as a kid. It's like people working at a radio station, hijinks ensue. Not incredibly hilarious, but it was pretty good.
Okay. Malcolm and Eddie? Don't know that one. Malcolm Jamal
Oh,
Warner. Nope.
no,
The Hughleys?
no, never watched that.
Me neither. The Larry Sanders Show. I've heard of it,
I
but I've
never
never
watched
watched
that
it.
neither. That's the guy that fucking created Seinfeld.
Oh, he was
Apparently, fucking that dude's like a comedic genius, but I don't know.
Soap.
I've heard of that, but I never watched it.
Yeah, I never watched it either. Oh, there's a lot more of these. We're definitely not going to get through the rest of this. There's 150 of these. There's 150 of these. We're on like 90 something.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
You got ones you've heard of.
Um, well, we could just do a part three eventually. So Punky Brewster, which we talked
There you
about.
go.
Weird Science.
There was a Weird Science TV show.
I think so, but it was a different girl.
Huh?
Oh, everybody was different in it. 94 to 98.
Wow.
They play the same characters, Wyatt and Gary. Huh.
That's really fucking weird.
There was another one where who was the girl in remember the first Austin Power movies? The first
Yes, Elizabeth Hurley.
she was I thought there was a Weird Science sitcom with her in it, but she's not in this one. Maybe I'm wrong.
Huh.
Uh, Sybil?
Nope.
Nope. Saved by the Bell. All right, we did talk about that.
Just did that one.
The John Larroquette Show,
I don't remember that.
93 to 96. I don't remember.
Okay.
Two guys, a girl, and a pizza place.
Nope.
Yeah,
I did watch Two Girls, One Cup, though, and that was fantastic.
yeah, that was a little rough. But it was funny. Uh,
Very funny. Funnier than fucking 227 or whatever the fuck.
Dharma and Greg. Uh, I don't even know what this is because the last two letters are dollar signs. Arliss?
Never
No,
heard of it.
no. The Tracy Ullman Show.
I do remember that.
I never
If
watched
I
it.
am, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's where The Simpsons started.
Yes,
Okay.
but I didn't watch
Yeah,
it.
I do remember that.
We're getting into some weird ones here. California Dreams?
Never heard of it.
Me neither. This one I know. Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Yes. Parker Lewis Can't Lose was actually pretty goddamn good. I used to watch that every I think it was on Sunday nights, like right before Married with Children.
I liked it, but I don't know if it was funny.
I wouldn't say it was hilarious. There were funny moments in it, but never anything where you're like, oh my God, this is fucking awesome. It
And it was
was
that,
kind of just something you watch to kill time before Married with Children.
yeah, and it probably doesn't hold up.
Probably not.
In the House?
Nope.
Harry and the Hendersons. There was a TV
I
show
remember
about that?
that John Lithgow.
No, that was the
That
movie.
there was a movie. Yes,
He's
this was after the movie.
he's not in the cast.
John Lithgow.
No.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
he's
really
not
stupid.
not in the top three. They have three people here, but not him.
Okay, maybe they didn't want to pay him what he was worth.
I don't know. It's
I do remember the show, but I remember the show kind of sucked compared to the movie.
yeah, I don't remember it. Oh, Herman's Head. Do you remember that?
Yes, we've talked about that on here before,
I remember
where
that.
it's a dude and he's like, there's characters that are in his head that
Yeah.
play every emotion. Yeah, the fucking horny guy was the best one.
Lust. uh the Gary Shandling Show.
Never watched that, and a lot of people praise him as being a great comic actor, but never watched it.
Me neither. Let's do two more and then we'll call this episode. My Secret Identity. Never watched it.
Sounds familiar, but I don't think I ever really watched it.
And Rock?
Wait, Rock?
ROC.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That was Black Family
Yeah.
sitcom.
Garbage
I
Man.
yeah, and that dude was a stand-up. And that
Charles S. Dutton.
yeah, that dude was a stand-up, and that show, if I remember correctly, was filmed live every night. I think that was the big attraction to watching it was literally live every night.
Hmm. Well, comment down below us. We're gonna have to do
Lois.
a part three, folks.
Yeah. Sopranos is my favorite comedy sitcom of all time.
Big pussy. See you
That's
later.
right. Little pussy. Sure.